What can you say about how your team kind of stuck together today?
I think today was as big a win as we've had all year. Just how it happened. Obviously, it was a big game to take the series. But the fact that we didn't quit after 7 innings of, the stadium was quiet. We didn't give them much to get excited about. We gifted them 2, maybe 3 runs. Gavin pitched his tail off, but we didn't help him. There's a lot to unpack from today. But the fact that our guys didn't quit and they strung together that 8th inning just shows what this team is capable of. We gift them another run in the 9th, and next play we make it. So couldn't be more proud of these guys. They never quit, and just really fun outcome today.
We always ask you about when to say when it comes to your pitch hitters. I want to say 4 for 5 with a sack on as well. Just how big is it to have a guy like Haas ready, Schnee ready to do what they did?
Yeah, they're prepared. Our bench players know they have an opportunity to play. We talk about it all the time, and like I keep mentioning, Dan Puente does a great job of getting these guys ready to pinch hit. They know their role. Just because you don't start doesn't mean you're not going to impact this game. And you got to make some moves sometimes that might feel uncomfortable. We went pretty early today with the entire bench, but we felt like we had to, knowing that Fair might be down. But you just never know. It was a great job by everybody.
Where does that leadership come from, Stephen, when, like you said, you guys didn't give up?
It comes from the players. You hear them in the dugout. We're never out of it. We never quit. We're not sitting back sulking and, counting ourselves out. We played 27 outs in this game for a reason, and I couldn't be more proud of them.
I don't know what it is about Chase against this team in particular, but what was it like seeing him back out there?
It was just great to see him back. Obviously, we've missed Chase, just like the other guys. But, for him to come up in that clutch moment was pretty cool. And looked like he hadn't missed a beat. Great at bats all day. He's playing through it. You can see it, but he's not letting that affect him, and the moment's not too big for Chase.
Figures that guy that just comes off the injured list with a broken rib has to have a collision at home plate. How much were you holding your breath when you saw that?
What are you talking about? I didn't see it. Yeah, you're holding your breath, and anytime any one of our guys gets that in something like that, but especially coming off with an injury, you hold your breath. But to see him pop up, score the run, and tell everybody's okay, and just a good baseball game.
How are you guys planning to work him back in? Like, is it DH specifically right now?
He's going to DH quite a bit. It's going to be similar to how his role was before, where he's going to have regular DH days, but at least for the foreseeable future. He'll be in right field soon, but we need to make sure that he's feeling good, moving well. We've got some very good other outfilders, so it's just nice to have his bat back in the lineup.
Talked about them sort of taking advantage of the mistakes that you made earlier in the game. How did you keep everybody together, or how did the players keep themselves together through all that to get there?
Yeah, picking each other up. We've got Cooper Ingle playing his 8th career game in left field anywhere in pro ball, right? And, we got Watson playing his first couple games in right. So, we're going to make mistakes. We're going to have plays that maybe don't go perfectly the way we want them to. But these guys pick each other up. You heard it right away in the dugout. They went right over to him. Hey, so what? Next time, and that's what good teams do. They pick each other up, and we're going to continue to learn and work and get better and make new mistakes.
You guys had like one win when trailing after like the 6th or 7th this year. Just what is getting another one and like getting those under your belt? What can that do mentally for these guys?
It's confidence. This group doesn't quit, and we don't keep track of things like that. But now we have 2.
With the relay, is that what you're talking about? I think in the 3rd inning, the ball down in the right field corner with Watson to Pizzana kind of.
Yeah, that's not who we are. We're ready to get that ball in and look to throw home, and things happen. Things happen in the game, and we're going to talk about it and learn from it and get better.
With Watson going 1st to 3rd, were you okay with that, or was that?
I like the aggression, just not necessarily in the game state. Again, I don't want to ever tell our guys to, tone down their aggression. I want them to make aggressive mistakes, and it's a teachable moment for us. And but I love the thought. I love the aggression. Maybe just not the right timing, and it did take a perfect throw to get him by the pitcher.
One more.
With what did you see on the air with Pizzana in the 9th there, the throw that played on?
I'm just going off of what I saw, and it looked like he just kind of didn't get his feet under him, and just rushed the throw a bit. But Kate picked us up.
All right,
Rhys, how do you stay locked and prepared and ready to come and take those at-bats late in the game in those big situations? Like Vogt said, you guys are ready to go in that situation.
Yeah, honestly, I'm still learning that. Some of it is seeing how your body feels, seeing what you need, then just trying to work through a few things as well. So, working on that before the game. But I think it's just staying loose and being locked into the game, I think, is the best way. You've done your work for the day, so you're not really going in the game and trying to find a swing or change something. You're just trying to get loose because you trust the work that you've done before the game starts, and then you just go compete.
You've had first games coming back off the injured list in your career.
Yeah.
Well, how hard is it to do what Chase did?
Yeah, man. It's hard to miss a couple days, let alone 10 or 12. The speed of the game is so fast, but I think one of the qualities of Chase that really shone through today was just his poise, right? Like, even in those big situations, he's just the same guy, he's taking the same at bat. So it's cool to see him lean on that, and I think that kind of lets his talent come out.
Rhys, could you tell if that ball was fair or not?
I was talking to it the whole way, so I didn't know what they were challenging either. So of course, your mind kind of goes to the worst possible situation. But yeah, fair enough. Really, that's really all that matters.
Chase, how did it feel just being back today and just slowly progressing into those at-bats that you had today?
Yeah, I mean, it felt great. Like, watching the team on TV from back here and they're on the road is kind of get lonely, to be honest. But, then you get back here and the only thing you think about is itching to get back on the field, get swings off. Of course, like Rhys said, you take some days off. It always takes a little bit to kind of get back in there. And the first couple of pitches always seem so fast. And then, but like you said, you just get in there, compete, trust the ability. You don't work on things in the game. You trust it, you go.
How did your swing feel with, coming off the injury?
Felt good. I mean, I trust the training staff to put me in a spot to play every day. I wouldn't go out there if I didn't feel confident in myself to be able to get the job done.
Vogt said this is one of your biggest wins of the year. Do you guys look at it that way?
Yeah, I would say that. Obviously, it's a good team in the American League. Too many times in a season, it comes down to one game. So having a tie break over them is hopefully going to mean something in the end. Hopefully it doesn't, honestly, but it's nice to have that. And we haven't played our best baseball of late, so to win a series at home against a good team's a nice way to start a 10-game homestand.
Chase, coming into home plate, the bat, I don't know if we discussed it, but the bat was right. Like, how do you find a way to get, and the catcher gets pulled in, how did you find a way to get to the plate? And did you get to the plate before the ball came out in your mind?
To be honest, I'm not sure. I rounded third, saw the bat, and kind of didn't really know what I was going to do. I mean, I was watching the catcher, saw the bat, saw Quan. I mean, he gave me the best that he could with the bat right there. I mean, it was like my whole goal was to find a way into that plate. I mean, I don't really know how close it was. I don't know if I beat him or not. A normal slide, normal play might have gave him some room to make a tag. So might thank that bat later on.
Are you feeling okay after just the collision?
Yeah, I feel great.
See how big this guy is? It's fine.
How do you guys feel when Cade Smith comes in the bottom of the ninth there?
Like the game's over? Yeah, like the game's over. I've been on the other side of that. Nobody's running to the bat rack, I can tell you that. So yeah, I mean, a couple guys got on. Their guys had some good at bats, but we always feel good if we have the lead and he's in the game.
Vogt talked about the chatter in the dugout after he gave away a few runs there, a couple of miscues. The ball didn't end up where it needed to be. Just how do you, as a team, come together in that situation and keep each other going to get to the seventh?
I'll take that one. I mean, it starts with these guys. We have some of the best vets. I mean, I haven't been around other veterans on teams, but man, these guys they keep us locked in every game, every inning. Like Rhys said out there, it's 9 innings for a reason, right? I mean, it was not great first 7, 8. We found a way to string together some at bats. Energy picks up, and good things happen.
Okay.
Gavin, did you feel like your stuff was more like you wanted it?
To start compared to the last couple?
Definitely. It's definitely a lot better. Still working on some things. But other than that, I thought it's going in the right direction.
How important is it for you
Now to have that curve to go along with everything else?
I mean, it's been one of my go-to pitches. I know I haven't been throwing it for strikes as much as I want to, but it's coming along. Delivery's getting there, and we'll figure it out.
What does a win like this do for this team? Just knowing that it was a struggle for the first couple hours of the game.
Yeah, it happens. Can't look at the first few innings or whatever, but it's a big thing. Just being able to do it, know we can do it. It's awesome.
What are some of the things that like you've been working on this month? Just like it's kind of gone.
Yeah, the main things like the posture in the delivery, being more on the backside, not leaning over, just trying to fix the posture a little bit.
When you get that where you want it to be, what can that do for you?
Everything's going to clean up a little bit more. Fastball shape's going to be there, slider, curveball, everything's just going to clean up a little bit more.
Gavin, how do you kind of keep your composure when, the defense maybe, hits a few bumps in the road at that one inning? They don't do the clean relay. There's an error at shortstop. What's going through your mind there?
That's just baseball. You can't really think about it. I know you can probably be frustrated in the moment, but gotta look past it. So it's gonna happen at some point. Can't really think about it.